What's happening, everybody? Brian the Darkness coming at you again. And guess what? We have an updated for 6Ms. This is actually my first time playing the deck, but our beloved, the collector, has actually done a couple of decks himself. So you guys get to see my version, which is a little bit more updated with the new 6Ms that got released not too far long back. Nonetheless, let's get into it. We are, of course, going to be going with one of the main guys. We are going with Kizan. Kizan will special summon himself out, plus he'll also get a nice little attack boost of 300, making him 21. As long as you control another 6M. Then we have 3 of the legendary 6 Samurai Kajiki. Kajiki will get normal summoned out, and then you can go ahead and bring out another 6M to your hand. Mainly, you want to go ahead and go for Keijimusha, which you'll see in a minute. Then we have 2 legendary 6 Samurai Musou and 2 of the Shinai. These guys piggyback out from each other to special summon each other out. We have 2 Elders of the 6 Samurai. Special summon out right away, just because it is easy out for a level 3, so you can go ahead and start synchroning. We have our 2 Keijimusha. The Keijimusha will be brought out by Kajiki. That way you can go ahead and go right into Shien. That's it for that. Now let's go into the secrets. So we have 2 of the Secret Samurai Kizaru. The Kizaru, basically what the Secret Samurai is that these ones revolve around for coming back when they get removed from play. With this being said, they roll around the same gimmick. We will also be having 2 of the Secret Samurai Fuma and 1 of the Secret 6 Samurai Hasumi. They all revolve around going back into the graveyard, coming back, removed from play, coming back. That's how you get out more for your special summons. Then, of course, we have Mr. Grandmaster Funky himself. Be able to be a beast because he is the Grand General of the deck. And then, surprisingly enough, we have one Inishi. He's actually very good. A lot of people take him for granted. He's actually a very good asset for this deck. Another one that you could probably run is the Zanji. Zanji is also a good one, but I prefer Inishi over Zanji. On towards our spells. We, of course, are going with Classic. Classic. 6 Samurai United. This is your draw power for the deck. Normal summon, special summon, 6 hands, boom. Get the 2 counters under this, pop it off, draw 2 cards for each. Then we have our Shien Smoke Signal. This allows you to go ahead and get a level 3 or lower, the 6 Samurai monster from the deck to the hand. And then we have 1 Rhoda. Our Rhoda, basically because they're all warriors, gets out for our level 4 or lower warrior. We have 2 of the Asceticism of the 6 Samurai. This one, I believe, you target one of the 6 Samurai you control, special summon the same attack, a different name, yes. And you destroy it at the end phase. But like you care, because it's quick play, so you can get off combo before even having to destroy it anyway. We have the Shien's Dojo times 3. Basically to get yourself out for the counters. You can spread out a whole bunch of counters all over the field. We have 1 Cunning of the 6 Samurai. I only run the 1. It's not that great of a card, but it's not that bad of a card. Your decision. And then, of course, we are having 1 Gateway of the 6 Samurai. Please, I know it's just me saying this, maybe other people, but please, you put this thing back at 3, it'll help out a lot. You piss a lot of people off anyway with the FTK style. This is not going to be an FTK. Well, maybe. Go ahead and comment down below if you guys want to go ahead and have this be an FTK. And then finally we have the Secret Samurai Skills. This basically allows you to send the 1 monster you control into the graveyard, and then your banishing 6 samurais will basically come back, I believe it is. Yes, so your banishing 6 samurais will come back as special summon. On towards the traps, we have 2 double-edged sword technique. I love this card. This card is beast, okay? Some people run 3, kind of clogging. 2 is always good. If you want to go with 1, whatever. It's kind of a toss-up, but I definitely like the 2. We have 1 Return of the 6 Samurai. This is basically your Call of the Hunted. You bring back your 6 hands. And then finally we have the backs to the wall. This is very good. This brings back all your 6 samurais, and then they basically have the full lineup, so you can do whatever the hell you want. You can attack right away with them. You could do whatever. Anyways, now on towards our extra deck. We are of course running with Mr. Classic himself. I am running 3. Most people run 2. He's at 3. Put him at 3. We have 3 Xian. Back in the day, back in 2010, 10 years ago, when this deck was still kind of relevantly new, you ran 2 of these things. And what you would do is that you would have a full lineup, and you would go with Brionac, you would go with Goyo Guardian, and you'd have this guy out. You go double Xian, you have double Omni Negate, you'd have Brionac to bounce, and you would have Goyo Guardian to take your opponent's monster. What else can I say? I mean, honestly. And then you also had Compulse. And then you had also Heavy Storm, all that stuff. I miss those days. Alright, so anyway, so we have that. And of course, we have Brio. What do you know? We have 1 Brionac. Sit out for any number of the cards, and then you can go ahead and bounce your opponent's cards, which is fun. 1 Beals, because it's level 8, and it's nasty. We have 1 Naturia Barkion, and 1 Naturia Beast for negations. That's a good combo setup there. That's how it's classically done. We have 1 Shadow Xian. He's decent. Basically, he gets a little bit of an attack boost, but I mean, he's not really great. That's why I'm only running the 1. We have 1 Secret Samurai Rihan. Not that relevant, but just having it at 1 is still good enough nonetheless. And key point here is that he's at level 5. You cannot cheat this out with instant fusion. People think you can. You cannot. It requires out for the ones with the different attributes that you control. You cannot use instant fusion on this because it is a special requirement. Case in point. Under our links, we have the Shogun. This guy disperses out for the counters, and he gets an attack boost based off those counters that are onto the field. So if you have the Gateway out, you have the Dojo out, you have the United out, he'll get all the counters out from that, plus the counters that are put onto the 6 Samurais, if any. Very good stuff. You basically can start lining up all your monsters and making them really buffed. We have our 1 Isolde to go ahead and start replenishing. We have 1 of our Needle Fibers because we're running Synchro, so why not? And then 1 Skull Dread because, you know, it's Skull Dread. So that's 6 Sams, you guys. Unfortunately, it's not really FTK, but hey, you know what? It's just as good, right? If you want to see an FTK style, comment down below. I'll make it happen. I actually have a updated thing. One of the guys commented he wants to see an FTK style with Exodia 6 Sams. Let's make it happen. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next time.